GATV, what's good, what's good? Got another one. Now, this is about Shannon Sharpe and John Morant going back and forth at each other. You know, last week or so, Shannon came to the Grizzlies games because the Lakers was in town. And you know, he's a fanboy for LeBron. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Both of them share a mutual respect. And you ain't gonna get a bigger cheerleader for LeBron than, you know, Unc do his thing. And let's just throw this out right now. Shannon Sharpe is not a nobody. In that world of professional sports, that's a Hall of Famer. You gotta put respect on that man's name when it comes to that. Now, I said that, and usually when you giving flowers to somebody, it follows with, you know, criticism. Because I saw this post and I thought I would share it. So let me share this post and we'll get right back at it. Now, I'm about to just let you guys breathe and think about the words he used, you know, because I have my own issues with Shannon Sharpe, especially how he handled the Kyrie Irving situation with his former team, the Nets. But sometimes it's not always hating when it's coming from the perspective of an elder. And, you know, the younger folks, we take it as, you know, he hating on me, and you know, you gotta have boundaries in how you speak to certain people. I was brought up with that respect, and quite honestly, I feel like even if I didn't have my parents, my surroundings and the demographics of where I was and where I was raised, people in the streets would have checked my ass. And I have been through many occasions where I had to get checked because my mouth was reckless. That's one beauty about where we're from, those of us that know what I'm talking about, you know. Certain urban areas, I'm telling you, if your parents didn't give you home training, outside definitely will. And sometimes it's the last lesson you'll probably learn, you know. And I don't mean no disrespect by that, but I'm about to play the altercation that took place. And just to give a little, you know, temperature of how all of this attention came to John Morant and his behavior, and people that think Shannon Sharpe is hating because of the incident. So let me play that and we'll be back again.
Never a dull moment in the NBA, because after the buzzer sounded, there was a little bit of an incident here courtside at the Crypto.com arena. Dylan Brooks was having words with Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Famer and broadcast. And you see Steven Adams comes over to protect his guy along with the supporting cast, and then Shannon Sharpe still talking, and T. Morant, John Morant's dad, comes over. Had an opportunity to talk to T. Morant, and he said, my blood pressure didn't go up a bit. Nothing but love and respect for Shannon Sharpe. It's a bunch of guys talking a bunch of trash.
Just silly. I mean, for it to get like that here at an NBA game. Apologize for a little technical difficulties.
So as you watch that altercation, that's a man that clearly has done things to earn his respect, and he wasn't backing down. You know, I felt that energy and I understand it. Was it the right time and place? You know what? I don't even know. That's for y'all to dictate that. But for me, them cameras are watching. I'm gonna check somebody that thinks because they're on that court and they can cross certain lines because of my mouth, and I'm paying a ticket to come out there. I didn't call you out your name or none of that. We having a friendly back and forth, whatever it is, and you want to be emotional and take it there. I don't think, you know, Dylan really wanted to take it there with Shannon. That man still got a tight ends body. You know, he still looked like a football player. I'm telling you, I don't think Dylan wanted that. But I'm not just gonna have you guys read the post that Say Cheese put out on what Shannon said. I'm gonna have you listen to what he said, and then you can put everything together in its proper context. Now you can form a thought after you hear it. So without further ado, here's exactly what Shannon said. And I'm not gonna play the video because of copyright, you know, but here we go.
I wish Ja would realize that he's not a thug. Ja is a really good basketball player. Ja did everything he could to lift himself and his family out of this type of environment and to get away from this. And for some reason, he wants to surround himself with these type of people. Why? Bro, you not hard. That's not your life. People that in that life would give anything to be in your life.
Great point.
For some reason, you are worth 30, you got a $200 million contract, and you want people in the NBA to think you hood, to think you gangster, because you roll with these type of people. Bro, you putting yourself in harm's way when you don't have to. Nobody looks at you, John, and think, man, that's a thug. He hood. He down, he about that. You not. Stop pretending. All you do is yap and talk about, oh, I'm gonna let him live to see another day. I'm gonna do this. You're not gonna do nothing. What you're gonna do is get yourself in trouble, put yourself and your family in harm's way when you don't have to. Just play basketball. If you wanna do all that chirping and all that about y'all good, how great you are, even though your record indicates, since you made your statement, Dylan Brooks made his statement, you've been awful, have at that. I got no problem. I wish you wouldn't talk so much, considering y'all talk so much to have done so little. That's a part of it. I get that. But this, what you're going about, pretending like you down like that you tote, that you carry, bruh, you putting yourself in harm's way. And it's not a good look for you. Stop this, man. This is not you. You played basketball to get out of this environment. You could, hey, I guarantee you got homeboys, you say that's your fam, you tweet out that's your fam, that probably had talent like you, but they chose that life. Bro, you need to let that go, because that's not you. It's not. You pretend like you hard, but you're not, Ja. You opening yourself up, you're putting yourself in a position you don't even need to be in. And for what? For street cred? Come on, bro.
You can't, your whole life in a moment can go up in literal smoke.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. And for what? Because somebody says something to you in a ball game. You let it escalate to the point that you take it outside the scope of the court. And your boys, oh, we gonna handle this. What? Do you realize somebody's let something go? You know you going down with them, Ja. You ain't got enough money to get up out of that because you in that car, bro. Let that go, Ja. This is not your life. Everybody wants to pretend like I'm a thug, I'm a shooter. Ja, you not about that life.
Now, in hearing that, it brings a lot of things into perspective, and you can see it from the view of a man that's not hating on Ja. He's pulling him by the shoulders, that tough love a lot of us had, or some of us, if not a lot, needed. He's telling this young brother, you're about to throw your career away, and you're perpetrating something that you are not. And in this community, we got too much of that going on. I can use the perfect example. Look at our rappers. Should I continue? But what would this show be without showing receipts as to what we're talking about? I'm not Tariq Nasheed. I'm gonna give you receipts and you can understand where Shannon was coming from. I'm about to play the video where Ja's friend tried to get involved in an altercation that Ja had, ironically, not long after what Shannon had with that team. Ja got into an altercation with the Pacers. His friend wants to play this hard thug, and he threatens the Pacers staff. Think about that. You're over here in an NBA arena. Nobody knows you. You're only known because of who your friend is, your famous friend, Ja. I got enough that I want to say, and I'm going to finish it up after this video. Let's check this video out so we can understand.
Yeah, T Quinn is still seated. It was somebody else.
Oh, yeah, it is, because T's sitting down. I see him now in that awkward shirt. Is that awkward? I guess that's awkward. Yeah, T's sitting down.
So in watching all the video receipts I gave you guys, now you can see where I'm coming from. And hopefully you saw where Shannon was coming from. And again, I have my own criticisms of Shannon Sharpe, and I really wanted to share that, even though I have other videos on that. But in this light, in this subject that I'm talking about, I don't want to take it away from what the man had in terms of his message. His message was deep and profound. And too many a times, people that look like me and you, we reject those messages. We don't respect the messenger for whatever reason. So we tarnish the message. But listen, Ja, brother, you are skilled. I knew you were skilled when you was coming out of high school. You know, they didn't give you the attention you deserve because of the college you went to. It didn't get the praises as the other blue chip communities, or rather programs. You didn't get that attention that I knew you should have had. But last of the moments of that tenure with the school, you basically came out and proved to everybody you was a top pick. And I think you're living by that top pick. But to surround yourself around people that could never comprehend the privileged position you are in is foolish. You had a father in your life, brother. I don't know much about your mom, but watching your father walk everywhere that you walk, go everywhere that you go, praising you, showing us what it looks like, the benefits of a father figure right next to his child. I mean, this man reared you from a pup to a grown man. And let's touch on that right there, grown man. You are a grown man. What does it mean for you to be a grown man, but still think as a millionaire now, as a soon-to-be face of the league, that you surround yourself with hoodlums? You know, that's for me and my fans to think about. I want you guys to share your opinions and thoughts. I want to make this a two-part video. This first part is just for us to see all the receipts and gather our thoughts and come up with a conclusion. Gravitating away. I'll be back, y'all.